Friday. It is 6 a.m. here on NBC 10 Today. I'm Anna McAllister.
And I'm Chelsea Jones. You sound so excited when you say
I am excited.
Yeah. I'm happy.
Morning.
Really coming out with the energy, so hopefully that's going to help Chelsea and I wake up a little bit, which is good. Yeah.
We're getting the groove going. It's
This
6
is our hype
a.m.
man right here.
Yep.
6 a.m. Just kidding. All right, Lexi, what can we look forward to with this weather?
So we got that cold front moving in, so expect showers throughout most of the day today. Maybe a few of those carrying some embedded thunderstorms, especially when that low pressure system will arrive later on this afternoon. So make sure you have the rain jacket or the umbrella before heading out the door. Temperatures will remain nice and warm in the 70s. Currently right now we're looking off towards the west. We are experiencing some on and off showers here and there with quite a bit of cloud cover. Temperatures though not looking too bad. Currently we're sitting at 64 degrees. That is your forecast first.
Missing for over a year, Rondrez Phillips turned 6 years old yesterday, his second birthday away from home.
NBC 10's Maya Hudgens attended a balloon release in honor of his birthday, and family and friends say they're still hoping and praying for his return.
April 5th, 2018 changed everything for the Phillips family.
I need closure. I need some answers. I don't know what happened. I wish I knew.
It's been over a year and a half since Rondrez Phillips Jr. was last seen in his front yard. And to this day, his disappearance still remains a mystery.
Because I know he will ask questions. Mama, why you didn't come look for me? Mama, why you didn't come get me?
But Junior's mother and hundreds in the community haven't lost faith, and they continue to look for him.
I was out in the woods one day. I was whacking weeds with my machete. We've been helping to look for him.
I'm not going to stop until I find out the truth.
Today, family, friends, and the community gathered at a park in Homer to celebrate Junior's birthday. Junior was 4 years old when he went missing, and today he's turning 6.
I wish you'd come back today on your birthday.
Happy birthday, Junior. Mama, baby, I miss you so much.
Although time has passed, the search for Junior continues, even for people who don't know the family. A stranger posted on Facebook he would give a $4,000 reward if Junior is returned to his family.
Ain't nobody gonna go to the police. People in that community, they know me. See when anybody comes to me with some information, about this child.
And Junior's mom won't stop fighting the fight.
I gotta stay strong for him. I'm gonna continue to. I'm gonna keep my faith.
In Homer, Maya Hudgens, NBC 10, your local news leader.
And if you have any information on the disappearance of Junior Phillips, you're encouraged to contact the Claiborne Parish Sheriff's Office.
An alleged case of racial profiling leads to the firing of 3 AMC Theater employees. It happened during the screening of the movie Harriet. In a letter, a nonprofit group claims they were asked several times by employees for their ticket to verify purchase and seating assignments. 2 different staffers and a kitchen worker approached the group during the 2-hour of film, according to the letter. At one point, the movie was stopped and the lights were cut on, prompting other moviegoers to demand that person exit the theater.
It was like the 1800s coming back to my face in 2019. They had innocent people in that theater. Because of their employees' behavior, it really could have went bad.
After the incident, the nonprofit put together a list of 8 demands for AMC. It included the termination of 3 employees, providing mandatory anti-racism and anti-oppression training for all AMC staff, and providing mandatory customer service training about protocol and policies around ticket seating. The vice president of AMC apologized and agreed to the terms.
Branch offices of Louisiana Office of Motor Vehicles are on track to reopen next week. The motor vehicle offices around the state have been shuttered all week, disrupting Louisiana drivers' ability to renew licenses and registrations and other services. The attempted ransomware attack caused the shutdown of the state servers Monday, upending online services and emails across the state agencies. Governor John Bel Edwards said he expects the motor vehicle office locations to reopen on Monday. The Democratic governor said residents will not be charged fines for licenses or registrations that expired during those office closures.
The Louisiana Workforce Commission is responding to help the employees being laid off from the Century Marketing Solutions Company. The organization is offering worker transition assistance, and the rapid response is an early intervention outplacement service offered to workers affected by major layoffs and plant closures. They're holding orientation for workers who are part of the announced layoff, and workers facing the layoff are encouraged to attend scheduled sessions. There will be one Tuesday, November 26th at 2 p.m. at the Ouachita Business and Career Solutions Center. It's on Accent Drive in Monroe. We have the link for details on our website.
Nearly 7 months after a deadly tornado struck Ruston, Louisiana Tech announced their plans on how they're going to move forward to rebuild their heavily damaged sports complexes. The softball, soccer, and baseball fields sustained heavy damage from the tornado, and not only will the fields and structures be better than before, 2 of the 3 fields are being relocated. There will also be upgrades to the amenities, some of which are designed to further connect Louisiana Tech to the city of Ruston.
As difficult as this tornado has been for our community, the opportunity it presented for us to take the next step in our facility growth in those 3 sports just quite frankly would not have happened without that day in April. And so we're devastated that it happened, but we're looking at this as an opportunity to move forward.
At this time, the total cost of renovations are unknown, but they're planning on paying with it through FEMA reimbursement, insurance, state appropriation, and philanthropy. Construction is currently underway, and the goal is to have everything completed by the time each season begins. An executive from Bancorp South made a $3,000 donation yesterday to Mayor Jamie Mayo and Planning and Urban Development Director Alan Hill. The donation was made in support of the City of Monroe's home ownership program. The program is part of an initiative to help residents achieve the important milestone of home ownership. Mayor Mayo also emphasized the importance of this partnership for the growth and development of the City of Monroe.
And get ready to fall into Christmas, because Candy Cane Lane, the Louisiana Trail of Lights, opens tonight. Candy Cane Lane is located in Calhoun, and it's a mile-long drive-through Christmas tour featuring 1 million light displays and tunnels. This event will be open every night from 6 p.m. until 10 through December 31st. The cost is $20 for regular family vehicles and $40 for commercial.
Well, still to come on NBC 10 News today, a veteran is honored with the gift of a lifetime in exchange for his service to his country.
That's right. We'll share the heartwarming story of a different type of welcome home celebration for this guy and his family. But first, here's Lexi with a look at that Canoe Cast.